Bragg. Tonight, the fallout of a key resignation from the Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office continues. Another employee recently fired after speaking out against Sheriff Gary McFadden.
And that employee says she was retaliated against for whistleblowing. WCNC Charlotte's Austin Walker joining us live now after speaking one-on-one with Angela Rigsby. So, Austin, what did she say?
Yeah, so this is the termination letter that she received on November 13th. Inside, it doesn't detail anything on why Rigsby was terminated, but we do know from Kevin Canty over multiple times talking to the sheriff asked him, the former chief deputy Kevin Canty, to terminate Rigsby, which he did not do. Now, we also know back in August that there was a public records request that was made available and was asked to be followed through by the department. And we do know that the sheriff, per emails, asked Rigsby to modify this records request, something that Rigsby says she was not going to do. Now, the record request inside detailed a few things. One of them was the sheriff's travel expenses to other states. It was a records request by the Observer. Now, Rigsby again said no because she says this was unethical. Now, just an hour ago, WCNC Charlotte received a statement from the sheriff's office explaining their side of this event. The statement says Sheriff McFadden didn't like the format of the request, and it had nothing to do with changing any of the information inside. However, we should note in the emails that we obtained, it has no mention of this formatting issue. It was from then on that Rigsby says the sheriff made it, quote, an all-out war against her. Rigsby said she was hired in March of 2024 and was fired just a few days ago. She says she was excited to take on this career advancement and was hopeful for this change, but once she started, she says she witnessed the mistreatment of employees by McFadden, saying that he would insult, threaten, and belittle people.
He runs that facility, he runs the organization as a dictatorship. If you don't kiss up to him, if you don't give him the attention he wants, if you don't kiss the ring, then you get the side of you're nothing, you get the insults, you get the belittling. He constantly would tell you, oh, you think you're great. You people think you're great. I was like, is this how it typically is? They were like, oh yeah, just wait. And I was like, wow, what have I gotten myself into?
Now, yesterday, we actually did receive that video from McFadden himself apologizing for some of the racist comments that were recorded and that we brought on air a few days ago. Other than that, we did talk to Rigsby for 30 minutes, and inside, she talks about that apology, saying that she's never heard him apologize in the year that she worked there. That's also backed up by Kevin Canty, the former chief deputy. We're going to have more coming up tonight at 11, so stick with us right here on WCNC Charlotte. For now, live in Uptown, Austin Walker, WCNC Charlotte.
And there is a lot to cover in this story dating back to the chief deputy's resignation. If you want to catch up on all of our reporting on the situation, make sure to download the WCNC Charlotte mobile app. All of our stories live there, and you can sign up for push alerts to get the latest notifications pushed straight to your phone.